everyone. I pray you all had a blessed and awesome week on last week. And I thank God that hopefully you will have a blessed and amazing weekend. As we get ready to go into today's topic, I pray that the Lord will shine mightily upon your life and whatever circumstance, whatever situation you may be faced with in this season. But how many know that the Lord could take an off season, use it for your good? So for whoever you are on today, as we get ready to go back on into 1 Samuel chapter 6, we're coming to the close of this, but there's still a couple of topics that I want to get out in your hearing, so that way the Lord can also prepare you and also let you know what you may have been going through, that the loss you may have suffered, whether it may have been physical or whatever thing you may have lost spiritually, or it may have felt like to you that you didn't feel God's presence, that you may have felt like things just wasn't going your way. And it may have seemed like, wow, Lord, why did I have to go through this? Whoever you are out there, whatever thing you may have been experiencing, that same thing, even right now, and there are some things that you may have been going through recently, and you may have been questioning and asking yourself, Lord, why have I been going through this? Well, right there, the Lord is ready to do something great in your life. This is an opportunity for you to continue to give him the glory, give him all the honor, and give him all the praise while going through this. Why? Because even though we're in this type of season, it's now starting to cool off. That don't mean that the Lord is cold. That means that he's now put you in a place to where he can have a reason to come stop by and see you. Whoever you are out there right now, whatever you might have been experiencing, whatever you may have been going through, just know that there's breakthrough, that you can receive deliverance, that you can also receive recompense in this season. No matter what you may have been going through, no matter what you may have been dealing with, no matter what you may have been dealing with, the Lord is here, and he needs you to now understand that he is with you. Now, watch this. As we get ready to keep moving forward in this, I'll ask you on today, when the Lord show up, and you can find this in 1 Samuel chapter 6, verse 13. When the Lord show up, what will he find you doing? That's my question to you on today. When he show up in your life, in your circumstance, in your situation, what will the Lord find you doing when he come visit you, when he stop by to see you, when he's ready to now shift you and see whether you're ready for the next level? Will he find you being obedient? Will he find you still working? Will he find you still doing the things that he requires of you to do? Will he find you being obedient to his word? Or will he find you moping? Or will he find you being angry, mad, disappointed because you didn't get your way, or because you experienced a loss, or because things just didn't happen the way how you dreamed for it to happen? Well, see, right there, whoever you are, if that's you, the Lord needs you to understand that it's not about your will, but it's all about his will. His will, his way. He needs you and I to understand that it's all about him. He's more concerned about his will being done rather than our will. So as we keep moving forward in this, and as you look forward into this, you will see how the children of Israel, they suffered loss. They were in a battle with the Philistines. Their loss came by them losing 2 battles. And the loss that they experienced, they lost possibly loved ones. They lost soldiers. They lost relationships with people who they loved deeply, who they cared about. And then within this loss, that had to hurt. And see, with this being said, when they lost the first time, they had the priest to bring in the ark of the Lord. When the Lord came, watch this, the Lord still allowed his people to experience a loss. Whoever you are out there right now, whatever you may have felt like you lost in, whatever you may have felt like you didn't get what you desired to have gotten when you thought you should have gotten it, that's a reason for you to just hold fast. Continue to do what is right. Continue to do what is honorable in the Lord's sight, because you don't know. He may be setting you up to receive something better than what you could have ever imagined, something that you could not have even prayed for. It could be something better than what you could have even asked for. See, it's all about him. He knows what you need. And watch this, the Lord knows timing. And see, he just needs you and I to understand that when you belong to him, he knows how to bless and how to take care of his people. Whoever you are out there right now, and also when we look at this, there's one thing I also saw in this chapter 6. When you get deep into this chapter, one point I'm going to pull out is, whoever you are, Don't be careless with the Lord and the things of God. And also, don't be so careless to open up that box. Because if you open up that box and if you be careless with the Lord, watch what you will do. You will find yourself just being angry. You'll find yourself being disappointed because of the loss, because of the things that you suffered, because of the things that you went through. That can cause you to become careless. That can cause you to be in the area to where you just feel like you can handle the Lord any kind of way without any reverence there. You got to understand, still, the reverence for the Lord has to be there. And even though you might not be getting your way, even though things ain't going your way, you still got to reverence him. Because if you don't, it could cause you to be put in a place to where when the Lord comes stop by to see you, he's going to be able to see what's in your heart. And if your heart is not lining up with what he's about to do, oh man, I'll let you sit there and think on that one. But as we continue to keep moving forward, and I will say this too, I'm going to go just a little deeper, a little more in depth on don't open the box, but that's going to be for a later time. But as I get ready to round up and close this chapter 6, I will go a little more in depth in it. But for right now, I'm just going to hone on in to this point of what will the Lord find you doing when he show up? And see, when the Lord show up, he's looking to see, as he found these people in Israel's territory, which is his people, he found them still reaping a harvest. He found them still working. He found them still doing what they were supposed to be doing when he showed up. The Lord don't need to stop by your house. He don't need to stop by and see you or visit you, and he find you just sitting there being angry, being mad, being disappointed, feeling left down, feeling like you are abandoned, feel like you are the victim. No, the Lord know you experienced a loss or some difficulties. He knew. But he has a strategy. He set it up that way because, watch this, he want to get something to you better than what the victory would have given you. He want to give you something that's going to supersede what you could have even ever imagined. And see, the children of Israel, the people in his territory, when the ark of the Lord came back, they didn't know that the ark was going to now come back and that it was going to also bring with it an offering. And see, whoever you are right now, whatever you might have experienced in your past, within these past 7 to 10 months, whatever difficulty, whatever thing you may have been going through, the Lord already knew that you was going to have to ignore some distractions. He already knew that you was going to have to ignore some people, some places, and some things. Whoever you are right now, keep focused, hold fast, keep the faith. The Lord needs you to keep moving forward. And watch this. I need whoever you are to understand that it's not by chance that everything happened the way how it happened. And see, when you come to the conclusion and find out and really see that it was the Lord who was doing this all the time, you're going to see that, man, you want to know that you passed the test. Whoever you are right now, it was only getting you prepared and ready for that next best thing that the Lord has in store for you. Okay, y'all, my time is up. I would just like to invite anyone, if you don't have a church home, hey, just come and visit us at the river. If you want to hear the word of truth, you want the Lord to speak to you through his word, come visit us. We would love to have you. God bless you till we do this again. And hey, you all have an amazing rest of your day until we do this again. God bless you.